Okay, earlier in this podcast today, I'm doing a callback now. You're saying NXT, they don't produce any talent? Because they're finding talent to do the routines. They're finding talent to do the tumbling, the acrobatics, but they're not finding characters. If they'd have found Buzz Sawyer and let him go, he'd be the hottest thing coming out of NXT right now.
But he was a character, so therefore they would have never put up with him and probably would have fired him within 3 minutes.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to say earlier. They gotta find guys who naturally connect to people, because that's all this business is connectivity. And if I don't like a guy, and people, I think the first time people lay eyes on the talent,
he tried to hang in there, but
that's
he
when
got
they're making up their mind. The first 15 seconds, very, very crucial if they're gonna like this person or not. Say Ronda Rousey come out and they want her to be a heel and people not like her. She comes out smiling and, high-fiving the kids. What is to dislike about that? But then you got a Buzz Sawyer coming out there snarling and looking at people, and like he's a friggin' mental case. Now you're drawing assumptions in your mind that's going to take some work to undo. But it takes less work to go with it than to undo it. So that's my answer about NXT. I think it's a good one. I think they need to go to natural connectivity to fans. And I don't know why they don't do that.
Harder to control people like that, I suppose. It's like how they don't make, they want WWE to be the star rather than the individual performers.
Well, they do. Yeah. They do, but Roman Reigns outshines WWE right now.
I don't think that was the intention. They always want to keep you at just a level so that WWE is all they have to put in on marquee is WWE, and then they'll announce some matches, and if they happen, they happen. If they don't, they don't, and whoever's on doesn't really affect the ticket sales.
Well, Hulk Hogan, they learned their lesson with Hulk Hogan. Then they learned their lesson with Stone Cold. Then they learned their lesson with Rock. And they, that's why. And then the Attitude Era, they went to, and then they spread it out. But every version they've had, they've learned. But I think if you get a bunch of these guys together and they all have heat individually,
Roman, like those guys you just mentioned,
they should have more heat. This is the thing I was going to bring out last week. They got a lot of talent in WWE right now that is similar. Grayson Waller is similar to Austin Theory. Yes or no? And those other guys, pretty awesome or pretty what? What's the tag team called?
Oh, I don't know. You watch it.
Pretty something.
Yeah,
but they're
I don't know what he's talking about either.
Okay.
But all those guys.
As I said, I don't watch Ted 100 times. But I've seen a couple of the new guys. He said Theory, and he's not new anymore. But the guy that played the guitar, whatever his name is, and I don't know these guys no more. Don't know who the hell they are. So, I know that the AEW guys better than these. I don't know these guys, so I can tell you who it is. I'm trying to think now. He's in NXT. I heard he's Scott or Rick Steiner's son or something. He's supposed to be really good, but I really don't even know. I don't know these new guys.
All have the accent kind of, except for Austin Theory.
Deadly.
But they're pretty deadly. To me, they're pretty boring, and it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of work to get that team over. Now, the last one I predicted was Maximum Male Models. They have more potential than Maximum Male Models, but I don't expect anything big
Yeah,
at
pretty.
all.
Yeah, these names.
Out of
Maximum males, pretty deadly. May as well be American males. What are you doing? And what was the other team? They have some stupid Mustache Mountain. That's horrible. Where did they get these names from? They just oh boy. Even back in the day, back in the day they had some ones that weren't no better. What do we have? We had High Voltage and I'm not even joking. Actually, WCW, not even joking. And they were similar. High Voltage and the Power Company. It was really a tag team called the Power Company. I remember it. I think they were two built dudes, but it's been a long time. But yeah, they were called the Power Company. Not even being funny.
be deadly at all, other than changing the channel.
Power Company. Oh,
The young group, this young generation, they made it harder than what it really needs to be, I think. Some of their stuff is beautiful, but to me it's like a tumbling class. And I'm sure they'll hear this, and they might come back, shut up, Dutch, you bastard, you can. But you want results. And it's just a different way to write results. You know, it's like you sing a country song, you sing a rock song. They still may sell 1 million records. It's just a different style that you employ.
I feel so sorry for like the likes of Billy Gunn and Arn Anderson and those in AEW, because they must be like tearing. If they've got hair, they'll be tearing it out every single match. It's like, don't do that, you know.
Well, this is the problem they're running into. I've said this my whole career. A lot of new guys go out there and they don't work for the crowd. They don't work for the people that have bought the tickets. They don't work for the fans. We call it, they work for the dressing room. And they go back so the dressing room can say, wow, man, what a spot you did. I bet they really popped in that Dante Martin spot off the ladder.
It wasn't the only thing that popped.
I heard about that. Tore his leg. He almost tore his leg like Vicious. That's ooh boy. And Martin is something else. But I know. I think I know what he's getting. He's Dutch is not into the. I mean, he probably is into some of it, but he's not into the high flying every match. What do some people call it? I know they get tired of this word. The flippy shit. It's like flying around, breaking your neck every turn. How about that? Yeah, it's like, well, like I forgot who was talking about this. Hillbilly Jim or the Taker. And anyway, they said like a WrestleMania, that's a different story, but not every night. You can see it at a big pay-per-view or something, but not breaking your neck every night. So that's rugged. Because you look at he's still one of the top dogs. Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is he's a veteran now, but I know his back and his neck and his legs are gone. Even Matt, same thing. I mean, Jeff does it a lot more, but I know Matt he's right there with him, because they really put it on the line, boy. Because those latter, oh boy, their back and their neck's got to be gone. How are they seriously? How are they walking?
And I'm about to say, when you do spots like that, they're memorable for about, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. But it's memorable to you for the rest of your life if you get hurt. And sometimes when you get hurt, his leg will never be the same again. And he could have killed himself doing that. And it is really with that AEW bunch, some of the stuff they do is, I mean, it's unbelievable. And they're either lucky or just God is looking after them. Because some of them should have been really, really hurt. But I will say this, I won't take anything back from them attempting it. They still attempt it. But I think they should choose their spots more wisely.
Yeah, that's just he said what he said because you see that guy or whoever fall in the back of their head, you be like, damn, you you'll even twitch out your seat. And like I said, like some of these guys, how are they walking? Because you don't want to see Jeff's. I think Jeff's closer to my age. Matt might be older, but still, it's all. You don't want to see Jeff because Jeff's not really not that old. You don't want to see this man walking with the stick at 50 something years old. You don't want to see that. Yeah, okay, you gotta get along with the stick now. No, I don't know about that. Even Matt, I said that one time when he hit his head. Jesus Christ! I think it was, I don't know if it was a DDT or pile driver or something. He wasn't right for a minute. So yeah, it's rough. Like I never forget. This was the ladies this time. I think it was Lita. How she almost broke her own neck with that dive that time. Ooh, I think it was early 2000s. Her and Trish. Yeah, she did the dive out the ropes and then her neck. Oh boy, that was rugged. Y'all remember if y'all seen that match? That was, and I think she had hurt her neck before that. But I don't, it is rough. He said save some of that kind of stuff for the big pay-per-view. But he said I'm not breaking your neck every night. How about that? And then well, ice it down, it'll be all right. No, that ain't, the icing it down ain't gonna help it. How about that? Just that neck is gone, and the doctor say, all right, sir, you gotta retire. About retiring at 30 something years old. He's not even 40 years old yet. How about that? But yeah, this it's something serious.